Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the table. It's your boy, Antonio Padilla. This is, of course, Nerds of the Roundtable. And with me, as always, is my right-hand man, the myth, the legend, the red dog, Clifford Miller. Cliff, say what's up.
What's up, what's up?
He is. And ladies and gentlemen, for a very special episode this week, the return of Mr. Swagtastic. Swag, say what's up.
Hey, I'm back.
There is the disembodied voice of Mr. Swagtastic.
Yeah.
But yes, he is back, and we're glad to have you back. And before we get started, I do want to give a shout out because Swag has been editing all of our videos for us, and he's been killing it. So thank you, Swag. Thank you very much for pulling double.
Thank you guys for letting me stretch my editing muscle, because, man, that has been a lot of fun. I may not have been able to put effort in this recent episode, but I love it when I get to do all the effects and stuff, and when you guys make requests.
That's why I wanted you to be the editor, because I knew you were going to knock it out of the ballpark. So.
Yeah, so thank you. I'm glad I get the opportunity to do that.
No problem. Ladies and gentlemen, it is, of course, Friday, August 28th, 2020, as of this recording. And again, before we get going, we've got a lot of stuff to get through today. But I just want to remind everybody that Bill and Ted Face the Music is available on VOD today. I'm probably going to watch it tonight. So yeah, everybody, do yourself a favor, check it out. Yeah. Swag, there you
that
go.
Epic music?
Yeah.
See that lightning come in, man? Holy crap.
Right? Brilliant. Love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it because we have a lot of content to get through this on today's episode. So as you are aware, last weekend was DC FanDome Part 1. So this is going to be our coverage of Day 1. There is, of course, a second day of DC FanDome coming in September. So we'll have a second episode for you once that happens. So let's get into it. The thing that I was talking to Swag about that blew me away about this, and Cliff, I don't know if you agree with me or not, because you and I haven't really spoken about it, but the fact that they led with Wonder Woman 1984, like that's what they opened with, and that showed like the strength that established like we were in for, like we had no idea what we were in for after that, because if you can lead with Wonder Woman 1984 and then the rest of the show does not disappoint, pretty solid.
Yeah.
What did you think of the new trailer, Cliff?
Oh my god. Like I'm gonna put it out there, like I love that end sequence with Chris when Steve shows up and he says like you look like you've seen a ghost. But more importantly, can we talk like underratedly, Kristen Wiig, man.
Oh yeah.
Bruh. On another level of awesome. I was like, you know what? This might be the moment where I'd be like, you know what? I'm in the supervillains.
Yeah.
Well, you are not wrong, because Swag and I spoke a little bit about that, because Swag, why don't you go ahead, because you and I had a lot of the same feelings watching the trailer, and we were anticipating Cheetah, but go ahead and give your thoughts on that.
I was, watching that trailer, it was really awesome, and I was really enjoying it, like, all the way through, but there was a moment where I was like, are we going to see, like, the full form Cheetah? And the moment that thought popped into my head, Cheetah came out, and I was like, okay, never mind, answered my question.
Yeah, like me too. I was like, is this really all we're gonna see? Like, we're dressed in a Cheetah outfit, and then we got the money shot. Like there she was, full Cheetah, and it was glorious and epic. And I'm with you, Cliff. Like Swag and I had a conversation about it where we were like, Kristen Wiig has really surprised me with her career. Not that I ever thought she wasn't talented, because she is, but like just the trajectory of her career going from like SNL, and now here she is in like probably the most anticipated movie of the year, at least for me anyways. And it looks like she's killing it. So yeah, man, I'm super psyched.
Yeah, I have to agree, man, because like seeing her on SNL and then she was in Bridesmaids and then watching her in like Anchorman 2, and I was like, all right, well, she's probably just gonna be stuck in like that comedy bit role. Like, not that it's a bad thing because she's hilarious, but then like watching her in that moment where she looked at Diana and she was just like, do you think you're the only one that's special? And I was like, oh, bro, she's about to get this shit in. Let's go. I was like, I'm in.
She like penetrated, because Diana did the bracelet slam, and she still like got her. I was like,
Yep.
whoa, all right.
We're in
I
it.
had no
Let's go.
idea. Yeah, let's do it. Give it to me. So yeah, man. Oh man, I love it. Swag. What are some of your other thoughts on the trailer?
Uh, man, I just love like all the colors and like all the effects and stuff. Like that was really impressive to me. So it's like, yeah, this like not only did like they get like all the look in the world to like match the 80s, but like they got that like the cinematic look of the 80s as well, and I really love that.
Yeah, me too. Me too, man. And like Cliff was saying, man, like I love that bit with Steve Trevor at the end when he's like he pulls the fanny pack around. Bro, I was dying. And then it went even further, and he's like, parachute pants? Does everybody parachute now? Like, that was great. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what Steve looks like in this movie because like obviously like he's got a lot of catching up to do, but I was dead hyped. I was like, bro, this is gonna be on another level of awesome.
For sure. For sure. Oh yeah, and I do want to say it was Chris Pine's birthday, I believe, yesterday. So happy birthday to Steve Trevor, Chris Pine. Oh yeah, and today is David Fincher's birthday, the GOAT. So I wanted to just put that up. So because I love David. But and I'm going to talk about him a little bit later. So in relation to something that happened at DC FanDome. Swag probably already knows what it is. Oh, gentlemen. So yeah, Wonder Woman 1984. This trailer it's awesome. The movie looks dope. I mean, nothing has really changed in my eyes or my opinion. It just looks amazing. We were supposed to have this movie in June. Hopefully we'll get it soon. They are still advertising an October release date, so we'll see. Keep you guys up to date on it. But yeah, this movie looks incredible. Also, right after the trailer was revealed at FanDome, Linda Carter made a surprise appearance at the Wonder Woman panel, and that was awesome. That was really cool. So if you guys, I don't know how many of you guys actually watched these panels, or how many of you guys just waited for the trailers and stuff to drop on YouTube, but I know Swag was watching the panels live. I was watching live, and it was just really great. Cliff, I don't know if you were watching any of the panels, but it was definitely worth checking out. So, especially for like I said, little surprises like Linda Carter popping up, talking to Patty Jenkins and Gal Gadot. It was.
I wonder if we're gonna get Linda Carter in the new Wonder Woman movie.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Because like, why else would she bomb in on the panel? You know what I mean? So I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, watch her like show up, like they do like a flashback scene. Like they had that flashback scene with Diana where she was like running, but then just imagine that like she's just there like chilling, like right next to the Queen the whole time. Just what up though? We'd be like, that's who that is.
Or since they kept talking about the multiverse, what if she pops up as Wonder Woman from another Earth? You know what I mean?
What if she's in a
could
Flash
happen.
movie?
Yeah,
I just can't wait. So much anticipation.
Bro, don't worry. We're going to get there real quick. All right. So, yes, Wonder Woman.
I see what you did there. I like that.
Yeah. We'll be there. Sorry, I had to. All right. So, a tiny little tidbit that I wanted to bring up here before we move on to some of the bigger stuff. They had a panel where they revealed that I can't remember what the name of the imprint is. There used to be an imprint of DC Comics that's where characters like Icon and Rocket came from. That imprint sort of went away, but the characters stayed in the main DC continuity. But that imprint is now coming back, which I'm really excited about. But they also announced that one of the characters that also came out of that imprint, Static Shock, and they announced that a Static Shock movie is in development. Now, that's all they had to share with us, but it's worth mentioning because I know Static Shock has a lot of fans. I, of course, am one of them. Cliff as well. I'm going to be honest, though. I'm still hoping he shows up on Black Lightning at some point. But, I mean, if we're getting a movie, we're getting a movie. I'm not going to complain about that. Give it to me. So, Cliff, what do you think about this, about the Static Shock?
I think hashtag Chaz Evans for Static Shock should be trending.
Yes.
Like, I'm just gonna be honest, man. Like, And I know I'm biased by saying that because obviously, like, he's our good friend. He's a friend of the show. Plus, like, we do our podcast together. But that dude looks like Static Shock.
He looks like Virgil Hawkins, like
He
straight
does.
up.
It's haunting, like,
It
how
is.
close they look, especially when he doesn't have his mustache. Bro, he's on another level. I'm like, this is why he needs to be there. But yes,
On like
that's
Facebook, Instagram, I'm like, that's Static Shock right there.
I'm so hyped, man. Like, I love Static Shock as a kid. Like, I remember watching a cartoon series and just like growing in love with all the characters. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and then seeing like the scene with like where he joined up with Batman and like the Justice League in the future. Like, oh my God, man. There's so much that I could like think about, like, especially for it. And then like even like the interaction where he was with Joker and like Joker like shocked him with the buzzer and he's like, oh, that's cool. Let me try that. And then he like zapped him
Oh, I
back.
too. Bam. Yeah. That was awesome. Yeah, Cliff is like, see, he's a legit fan. He knows what he's talking about.
Yep.
So yes, man, I'm super excited. Swag, I don't know if you're very familiar with Static Shock. Does that have you excited at all?
Yeah, no, because I was gonna say I remember the animated series
That's
when I
right.
was a kid.
Would have been around.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm definitely excited for this. Like, I can't wait to see this in live action because I've only been exposed to that in the animated series. So yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see more of this character and get more information for this character and his side of DC.
Yeah, for sure. Sure. I'm excited. I can't wait until we find out who's writing it, who's directing it, who's starring in it. Although, like Cliff said, let's try and get our boy Chaz that
Yeah.
role. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Twitterverse, you know what to do. All right. So yeah, that was announced and it's very exciting. Although, like I said, not a whole lot of details on that, but still. Now, let's get on to it because as Cliff very expertly set up, let's talk about the Flash because there was a Flash panel, and again, they didn't have a whole lot to show us, but what they did show us got me very excited. But you know, there was Ezra Miller being Ezra Miller AF the whole time.
Ezra, we're
Yeah.
never gonna give you up.
Oh my God, that was amazing. That was dope. Yes, I love that part. And then of course director Andy Muschietti and his sister / producer Barbara, they were there, you know, and it was very cool. I loved listening to Andy talk about the project. It's very clear that he understands these characters and he has a love and a passion for it. So that was very reassuring. Although, like I said, I'm a fan of his work anyway, so it's like, yeah, just listening to him talk about it, very cool. But let's not beat around the bush, man. They dropped some concept artwork for the movie. We got to see the new suit that Ezra will be wearing, and it looks so dope. We're gonna throw that up on screen right here for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. It is currently my background on my laptop, so that's how awesome it is. But the thing that had me like jumping for joy is right behind the Flash is Batman, but it is indeed Michael Keaton's Batman, and it's so dope. Like if you zoom in on it, you can see the emblem on his chest is the 1989 emblem. You can tell that the suit is the 89 suit, right down to the belt and the gauntlets, which are very distinct. So yes, that got me all sorts of excited, and I'm just so hyped. Cannot wait for this movie. This movie can't get here soon enough. We'll throw it over to Swag. Swag, what did you think about this review?
Oh man, dude, like yeah. I didn't realize that it was Michael Keaton's Batman until you said something to me later that day. And when I went back and looked at the picture, I was like, "Oh my God, it is!" And I got even more excited.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, no, I loved the new suit design as well, because
me
that is like all the gold lines on it and stuff, and just how
And he has
sick it
classic
looks. Yeah, exactly. I was like, I love this, and I cannot wait to see like the actual like costume in the film, like in action. Like that's gonna be so sick.
It is. It is, man. I'm super excited because like Andy was even talking about it how you can see like the Speed Force energy moving throughout the suit.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that's gonna look so sick on camera. Like,
yeah.
I'm super excited. Cliff, what did you think of all of this?
We've already talked about what I feel about Michael Keaton being Batman, so we're 100% just not I've not changed that position. I am all about this life. And then the suit looks amazing. I feel like, I guess at first glance at it though, it looks very cybernetic. So I'm always kind of like, I'm intrigued by like what's gonna happen. But I also find it very interesting that every time that we either get a new season or a new Flash, we get a new suit, and even in a new movie, we get a new suit. Everybody gets a new suit. So I just want to know like when we're gonna address this, like in the DC world as like a big joke, kind of like we do when it comes to like Mr. Freeze, Captain Cold, Icicle. Like when are we gonna address that everybody gets a new suit every time we turn around?
We'll do it right here. You know why? Because they got to sell toys. That's exactly what it is.
Yep.
Although, like, no, you're right, man. Like, the only time it's ever been addressed in a movie was The Dark Knight. And it was like, let's just make it the actual reason we're redesigning it. We want to give our guy more mobility. So it's like that works. That worked.
Yeah.
But yeah. Like, at some point, it does get a little ridiculous. Like, it's like everybody gets a new suit and no one ever talks about it. But
Like
I said, I get it. You got to sell toys. You got to sell merchandise. I get it. But yeah, I'm with you, Cliff.
Yeah, but it's funny because like at some point like you have a throwaway line in every movie. You can have a throwaway line because I think only 89 and Batman Returns, like the suit primarily was the same. There wasn't really much difference. But then like obviously like Batman Forever and then Batman and that one that we don't talk about.
The suit
Like,
89 and Batman Returns did change pretty significantly, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah. Like that one's weird though. I'm glad you brought that up because there's that shot where he's suiting up and you see all the different bat suits, but they're all the same design. It's like that would have been the perfect way to explain like, oh, he has different suits. But,
yeah.
But they didn't do that.
Yeah, I'm just like, I want all the suits. I just want to know why we have so many suits. Like, that one's for dogs. That one will stop a cat bite. That one will take gunfire.
Yeah, it would be the perfect way to like legitimize. Like, remember when we were kids? I always tell this story. Like when I was a kid and I was collecting Batman figures, there was always like fire attack Batman and ice attack Batman, and so you could just put that in the movie. You don't have to have him wear those suits. Just say he has them. Like.
This suit right here calls out the plasma cannon. Like, that's what I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
It does. But yeah, but yeah, man, I'm super excited about this, man, especially like because this is once again confirmation that Michael Keaton will indeed participate in the film, and I can't wait. Because like me and Cliff said, like what a that's nice of Warner Brothers to give an up and comer like Michael Keaton a chance to.
I'm so glad that they did that, man. They made that great decision, and I was like, you know what? Bravo, sir. Bravo, studio, for doing that for us. Fans demanded it. You gave it to us. Congratulations.
Help us struggle back. But yeah, man, this is gonna be fantastic. I love it. Swag, did you have any additional thoughts on it?
No, not really. Just can't wait to see this, and please just kick it into full overdrive. Get us into the Speed Force and get us there now, please.
Very much so, yeah. All right, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen, because we do have some smaller stories that we need to break. These weren't like huge or anything. Obviously, there's footage to go with some of these, but these do bear talking about because let's talk about Titans, because the Titans panel happened and they revealed, or rather they confirmed, Jason Todd will indeed become the Red Hood season 3. And with that, we will also get Barbara Gordon and Jonathan Crane, although whether or not he's a Scarecrow at this point, we'll find out. But yeah, this was very cool because we had heard rumors about this for a long time, but to have it actually confirmed, very cool. And as Swag mentioned, he pointed out to me, you could see Corinne Walters very excited to announce that he would be donning the Red Hood get up this season. So I'm happy for him because you can tell he was excited about that. Yeah. And I know we all kind of figured that's where it was going to go with the way season 2 ended, but yeah, it's super cool. Cliff, what do you think about all this?
You know what, man? Like, I'm gonna hold my breath on season 3, simply because even though I get to have my girl Mika Kelly come back, um, we still lost Wonder Girl, and the most awful way ever. Like, I'm still so
Yeah.
like I don't. Our listeners are gonna know, like, when you especially watch this video, man, you can see like I'm still hurt
Oh, yeah,
that she's gone.
you can still see the hurt.
Yeah.
Although it is worth noting that Connor Leslie is slated to return for season.
I hope they don't bring it like zombie mode.
We'll see.
And we watched her die all because Superboy didn't want to jump in the way and save anybody.
Yeah.
Putz. No, but I am excited to see. I am excited to see the Red Hood because he's low key. He's like starting to become like one of my favorite characters, like in the Batman universe. And I know he's been out forever, guys. I know, but every time they show him, he's always like some vengeful asshole. And now to see him like you get to watch him grow in Titans from like just like this snobbish kid to like a great gentleman, and now you get to see him turn into Red Hood. Like I'm all about that life.
Yeah, yeah, and it's
I won't say great gentleman. That's an overstatement. A nice young man.
yeah, yeah. He's look like credit where credit is due. Like I said, I was never a fan of Jason in the comics. I don't care for Red Hood, but this show did something. Like they actually made me care about Jason Todd, which is something I didn't think anybody could do, but they did it. So bravo to them. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to see what they do. Swag. What about you? Because I know you like Jason. I know you're a Red fan. So yeah, are you excited? I'm sure you are, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. And like again, like just to restate it, like yeah, like Titans season 2, like I'll admit, like Jason Todd was not a very complex character. Um, so yeah, like when Titan season 2 had him in it and they kind of made his character a lot more complex and a lot more detailed
Yeah.
and made us care a lot more for that character, I really liked that. So I'm very excited and I can't wait to see how they do take that kind of approach to the Red Hood story. So yeah, I cannot wait for that.
Well said. Well said. Yeah, I think we all kind of feel the same way. As the show handled that character very well. Um, and like I said, if they could make me of all people care about Jason Todd, that's pretty good writing. So I'm gonna give it to them for that. So yeah. Barbara Gordon, from what I hear, she's not gonna be Batgirl, but she's gonna be the police commissioner of Gotham City because I guess her dad is dead.
Huh.
So that's what I've heard. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard. And then Jonathan Crane, of course, everybody knows he's supposed to be the Scarecrow, but like I said, I don't know if he actually is at this point. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm interested to see who they cast in these roles, because when it comes to Barbara, I don't, I have no idea. Although I do. Okay, no, that's not true. I have one person in mind. I hope she's watching this, friend of the show, Savannah Meyer. You're my number one choice for Barbara Gordon on Titan. I'm gonna get that hashtag going. Hashtag cast Savannah as Barbara. There we go.
Savannah as Barba.
Yes, there we go. Perfect. Let's get that hashtag going, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, so how are you guys feeling about Barbara Gordon and or John? Cliff?
I'm interested in Crane, just because he's like a complex character, and I want to see like how they write him in. Although they've done a great job of like keeping all the stories kind of moving and keeping the ball rolling for everybody. So yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped to see where Crane goes. That's interesting about Barbara. I didn't know about that until you just said that. So I kind of want to see like what happened to Jim, and I'm sure we'll find out from Bruce in some non-climatic way, like he tends to do with everything.
That's very true. Very true.
It just feels like when you get into the story and all of a sudden they're like, Bruce, do you know what happened to? Yeah, he died. How?
Mhm.
Shot. What? Like when? Yesterday.
Joker killed him. Oh, huh, okay.
When
I
when
mean, I
did it
guess
happen?
that makes sense, but can we see it? Can we see what happened?
Like when did it happen? 4 years ago.
Ah,
Internet.
I'm just now hearing about it. Okay.
Cool.
Cool. All right. All right. Let's go. Swag, how do you feel, man? You hyped for Barbara Gordon and or
Yeah,
Jonathan Crane?
yeah, definitely. Especially Crane, because like, yeah, like I want to see that character and all that, but I also want to see like if if he is Scarecrow already, I want to see like how they do like fear toxin
Oh yeah.
and all the characters' experiences with that.
Yes.
And if he's not, then I want to see his character progress to get to that point. Very interested to see how they handle that.
Yeah.
Uh, and Barbara, if this is really how they're gonna do it, I'm definitely interested to see this take on the character.
Yeah.
Um, cause yeah, it's like it'd be really cool to see her like taking after her father and seeing how she uses her skills, if she has already been Batgirl before, how she uses those skills to help her with, being the commissioner. That would be very interesting. So yeah, I'm definitely hyped to see how they handle all this.
Oh, for sure. And it's not like there isn't a precedent for her being commissioner. Like that was her story in Batman Beyond, although
Yeah,
I was much older. But also, it sets up an interesting parallel between Barbara and Dick, in that they both sort of went into police work.
yeah,
So I think that's pretty cool. Although, they didn't even really mention that Dick was a police officer in season 2. Like, we just forgot that. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll get the return of that in season 3. But yeah, I'm really excited, especially like you guys were saying about Jonathan Crane, because I feel like after they really delivered on Slade Wilson in season 2, with the
yeah.
exception of he went out in the finale, again, like Cliff was saying with Donna, I'm still not over the way they did my boy Slade in the finale, because everything up until that was great, was fantastic, and then it's like, oh, stabbed through the heart. It's like, no, that's not how you. No, no. But okay,
It's not how
so
it
long
goes.
as they can avoid those mistakes again for season 3, so.
I just want Aqualad to come back.
Bro, same. All
We got
right.
so many cool characters, and we didn't really get time to like invest in them. I mean, we didn't get time to invest in Donna, but we didn't get time to invest in Aqualad. Slade got killed. Like, what?
We lost
Stop
Garth
that.
like before we even really got to. So yeah, bring my boy Garth back. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, so that was what that was the biggest news that came out of the Titans panel. I'm still optimistic. But, bring it on. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But at this point, who knows? But yeah, so let's keep moving, because there was also an Aquaman panel. Again, not a whole lot of news here, because I don't even think they've begun fight. Well, maybe they have. But I think the biggest piece of news that came out of this panel was Patrick Wilson confirmed that he will be returning as Orm/Ocean Master, and I'm very happy about that, because he was definitely one of my favorite parts of the first Aquaman movie, and he is easily probably top 3 favorite DCEU villains at this point. Like, if you had to have, it's probably Orm, General Zod, and Roman Sionis, Black Man. Those 3 are my top, and in no particular order, because at this point I'm not exactly sure who is my favorite among those 3, but it's definitely one of them. So yes, I'm very excited that he's coming back, and yeah. So like I said, that was probably the biggest piece of information that came out of the Aquaman panel. Swag, are you excited for the return of Ocean Master in Aquaman 2?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Cause yeah, that was also a favorite part of that movie for me. Cause it was like I always bring this up. Like if you guys have listened to the podcast before, you guys know that I'm a big fan of like brother stories in film, games, anything. And that
Yeah.
was kind of like my favorite part in that that movie was because Aquaman was trying, he really wanted to get to know him and he wanted to be his brother. But, he was such a douchebag that he then realized that, you're not a very good person, so you get what you deserve here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait to see them flesh out this story more and see where that goes.
Yeah. Same. Like, one of my favorite scenes in Aquaman is right before the Ring of Fire, and they're having that brotherly talk, and he's like, I always wanted to get to know you, just to let my little brother know he wasn't alone. And I found out what a dick, it's like, but it is heartbreaking. And like Orm, to his credit, he even gave Arthur, he's like, I'm gonna give you one last chance to leave and never come back. Because there's a part of him who's like, yeah, you're my brother. I don't want to kill you. He even says, I don't want to kill you. And so that's probably my favorite scene in the whole movie. Just that conversation between two brothers. It's like you were saying, Swag. That's also one of my favorite types of stories in all of media, for very obvious reasons. Brother.
Yeah.
The relationship between brothers is something I relate to very much. Whether it's myself and Swag, who, in case any of you didn't know this, he's my brother, and even Cliff. We're not biologically related, but I always tell people that's my brother because I've known each other for so long. It feels like God. So that is, it's one of those things. One of the things I enjoyed very much about that movie. So yes, Cliff, what about you?
Yeah, no, man, I'm excited to see that he's coming back for this film. I'm excited. I'm just excited to see Aquaman 2. I don't really.
Same.
Yeah.
There's nothing else really to say about it because just like I don't even care who the villain is. I don't care anything. I just want to see. I just want to see what we do. I just want to see where we go.
Yeah.
Same, straight up. And before we get going, I just want to say this. And again, before anyone attacks me, let me clarify what I mean by this. But I'm glad Patrick Wilson is coming back because I feel like Orm has the potential to be for DC what Tom Hiddleston's Loki was for Marvel. I feel like that he has that potential. He has the same type of charisma, the same kind of, he has that presence on screen that's he's very watchable. It's kind of but I feel like he has that potential. Again, I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm not comparing the two actors because they both offer something very different. I'm just saying I feel like that's where that character is. Yeah. Very excited. So that was, like I said, that was probably the biggest thing to come out of the Aquaman panel. I'm very excited. There was a Shazam panel, and again, not a whole lot going there because, like I said, they haven't started shooting. Although clearly they have a script, and I say clearly because we got the official title, which is Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Which gods? Why are they angry? I don't know. We'll find out. But either way, still very exciting. And they seem to hint that comedian/actor Sinbad has a role in this movie. So, and it all ties back to that weird Mandela effect about, people have this shared experience with Sinbad having starred in a movie called Shazam way back in the day where he plays a genie. And it's funny, he mentions that on the panel. It was really funny joke, but yeah, he might be in Shazam too. That's cool. Good for him. But what do you think of the title, Cliff?
I like him, man. I like the idea of I'm guessing we're probably gonna get Black Adam in this movie, just because talk about gods wise, he thinks he's a god, so it makes kind of sense. But yeah, man, I'm hyped. I can't wait. We gotta get I just want to see everybody come back. That's all.
Same. Swag, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Cliff. I want to see everybody come back. I want to see everybody play those characters again. And I love the first one. Yeah, I just can't wait to see what they do with the second one. Hopefully we get to see everybody power up again. But a lot more, and not just the finale. I want to see them work as a team.
Yeah, I want to see the kids have a bit more fun with their powers this time around.
Yeah.
For sure. And yeah, it's interesting because during the panel, both Zachary Levi and Asher Angel, they both sort of hinted at like Superman might be in the movie. So wait and see. Although, like, Swag and I talked about it, like that would make sense considering how the first movie ended. Spoilers, hasn't seen it yet. But yeah, I think that would make sense, and especially if Black Adam does indeed show up in the movie.
Yeah.
That also makes sense. Because, and we're going to get to it later when we talk about the Black Adam panel, but Dwayne Johnson did tease a showdown between Black Adam and Superman. So we'll see. But we'll get there. So yeah, the Shazam, Fury of the Gods, that is the official title. And there was a really cool illustrated poster that they used to announce the title, although I have to stress this, enough people, that's not the official poster. That was just something they did for fun panel. And it is funny because if you look at that poster, Sinbad is on the poster. So that's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I liked it. That was pretty cool. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I can't wait to see them. Now let's get into it. Cliff, Swag, let's get into this, gentlemen, because Swag, number one, I wanted you to be on this show just because we miss having you. Right?
I'm just being here.
Yeah, anyone who doesn't know, we tried to get you on last week's show, and it just didn't work out for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But you're here now, so let's get into it. Let's talk about the subject that you are our expert on. Let's talk video games, because there were video game announcements here at DC FanDome, and one of which we already reported on. Cliff is into it, man. He's ready to go. Let's get into it, man. So we got the official announcement for Gotham Knights from Warner Brothers game Montreal, and then we did get the I'm not even really sure what to call this trailer. The launch trailer?
Cinematic.
Cinematic trailer. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cinematic trailer for Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League, which is indeed confirmed to be the title. So let's get into it, fellas. Let's talk Gotham Knights first because that was the first one they dropped on us. I saw the trailer. The cinematic trailer first, and I was very excited by it. I thought it looks really cool, the art style, story. Although I want to clarify, just in case anyone out there is still confused, it's not an Arkham. It's not. And when I realized that, it made me even happier because I was like, good. Like, do your own thing. And that's what I wanted them to do. And when I saw that that's what they are doing, I was very so, because I feel like that's why they caught a lot of Arkham Origins.
Yeah.
And so seeing that it's not tied to the Arkham universe, it's not that kind of its own separate thing, I'm very happy. So yeah, I really liked everything I saw. And then Swag did raise a few concerns, although since then I think we've both been put at ease based on the more information that's come out since then. But I'm going to throw it over to Swag real quick just so that he can talk about this. So Swag, take it away.
Yeah, so for the longest time, because I want to talk about this real quick. We had been hearing rumors about there being a Batman game or a Bat Family game that was going to be co-op, and this is that.
Reported on it last year, Cliff.
Yeah. And so this is it. So, all that excitement and, hype from those rumors kind of hit me again when I saw, the reveal. And I was actually on board. I was very excited. I was like, this looks awesome. I love the art style of the game. The story so far, like, you guys got me hooked. When they got to the gameplay trailer, I was even more excited because I was seeing Barbara on the cycle and traveling through Gotham City. I was like, this looks awesome. I want this. And then they get into combat, and my worry was there were numbers next to health bars on the enemies, and I had recently played through the Marvel's Avengers beta, and we all know the experience that happened there, so I don't need to go over that.
Which we will probably get into in a later video, but not. So yeah, go ahead.
So I was very worried because I didn't want that to happen again. But over this last week, they have been giving us more information, and they did say yes, there is a gear system in the game, but it's not as like
It's not
grindy. Yeah, it's not as bad as, say, Marvel's Avengers.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot less cumbersome and like grindy to deal with, which put me at ease. That gets my excitement back up for it, so I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to see more of this game. So yeah, even like, cause just like visuals, like I love the suits. I love just the way the city looked. I love that. And
Yeah.
with the gameplay that they showed, they had a Mr. Freeze section that they were showing off, and that looked sick with all the ice on the building and the storm that was being caused. And then when we finally got there to see Mr. Freeze, his design looks epic. It's
Oh,
still it still looks similar to what we got in, what was it, Arkham City, but it's like it looks like it's an upgraded, like more mech suit version of that, which is awesome.
yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, I can't wait to see more of it, see what all we got in it, like what all enemies we're gonna be facing off against.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and we did get information earlier today, I believe. They
Oh.
are planning on doing DLC characters.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they did say though that the four characters, Red Hood, Nightwing, Batgirl, and Robin, are going to be the four main ones.
Right.
But they said that there's a post-launch plan to release more characters.
Huh.
So yeah.
Because like right now, I'm trying to figure out like who that could be.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like
I-
if like like they decide to do this for like a whole year, who would if they could even do that?
Right.
Who would you guys want to even see?
Like again, like I don't know. Like the one that I could think of, and that's just because like we got to get into this a little bit because in the trailer when they revealed who our characters are, I think everybody thought that Robin was Damian Wayne.
Yeah.
And I even talked about this a little bit with you, Swag, where it's like, well, even his costume looks like Damian's costume, so that's why I thought it was Damian. And then, of course, it was confirmed later that it is, in fact, Tim Drake. And I was a little bummed out about that, but then I was like, you know what? My boy Tim doesn't get enough love as it is, so yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. But so if we're talking DLC, maybe Damian? That would be cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Damian. Trying to think of like Batman character. Azrael, maybe?
Oh yeah, I didn't even think
Oh,
about
that's a
that
good
one. Yeah.
Azrael. I'm going to throw this one out here. It's probably a long shot, but I would really like it. Can we please get the macaroni? Because I would
yes.
love that. I would love that. Like I said, long shot, but hey.
Oh, man,
And who knows? Maybe a Batman Beyond, maybe a Terry McGinnis. Although that doesn't make sense in the story, but either way.
Yeah.
No. Those are really the only ones I can think off the top. Liv, what about you?
Right off the jump for me, Batwoman.
Oh, that's a good one. That didn't even cross my mind.
Yeah, I need Batwoman and I need Batwing. Those are the two that I want.
Batwing would. Oh, now that I'm thinking, yeah, Duke Thomas, he'd be cool.
Now so you're like,
Cliff, you got the ball rolling. Now all right, yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Swag. What about you? Who would you like to see?
Yeah, like you guys named like
Batwoman
and Damian, like yeah, like those were my picks because when that trailer came out initially, I even told you I was like, I know what we're gonna do because we thought it was Damian. I was like, I know if we're gonna play it, you're gonna be Nightwing, I'm gonna be Damian. So if they like, yeah, I want Damian in. But I don't know. I don't know who all I would want to see. And again, like Azrael, like I didn't even think about that one, but when you said it, I was like, yeah, like definitely.
And you could even get like, again, like we've seen that they have multiple looks,
Yeah.
and you could get him in his original getup, like from the Order of Saint Dumas, or you could get him in his bat suit, like when he was Bat.
Yeah, that would be sick.
That'd be really awesome. Yeah, that would be really cool. But Cliff,
Gotham Girl too.
there
Yeah.
you go.
There's 3 right there off the jump. I'm like, these are the 3 I need in my life.
But Cliff, I want to throw it back to you real quick because we kind of skipped over. Like, what were your thoughts on this trailer?
Yo, I dig the trailer, man, and I know like it's gonna be more than apparent that every character is gonna have like their own unique missions that they're gonna be able
Yeah.
to do. Some will be stealthy. If you want to go loud and proud, you're obviously gonna be Jason Todd because he has no stealth. He has no
Yeah.
stealth ability whatsoever.
Especially like his moves that they showed off in that quick gameplay like
Yeah.
flash that they did. Like, yeah, you don't want to mess around. Red Hood's your guy.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, this is a tactical mission. Bet me first. Bow, 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 bow.
I just saw that meme of Frank from Always Sunny. So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah.
That's Jason. That's Jason.
Yeah. It's like the line. It's like Batgirl, Nightwing, Robin, and then it gets to Red Hood. So, anyways, I started blasting.
Yeah, someone make that. I haven't seen it yet. Somebody make that meme right now.
I want to see Tim at least in his Red Robin suit. That would be something else I'd like to see in there. But yeah, you could definitely tell.
You did see it in the gameplay.
Yeah,
that
wearing it.
he
I
was
missed
in
the
his
gameplay.
bed.
Okay.
Yeah, check it out.
I have to go through, and then I want to see like I don't know. I'm just excited because like I know everybody's gonna have their own thing, and I want to see the tree system and how it plays out. Like
Yeah.
if like if you have to go through each game like 4 different times to like accomplish everything, or can you do it in one shot? Like that's where I really want to see.
Yeah.
Good question. Yeah, I think we're all still very intrigued by how the game is going to work and like mechanics and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen a whole lot of that, but hopefully we'll get to see more of that. I mean, obviously we will see more of it in the coming.
I want Harley Quinn to be in the game too.
Yeah.
I'm
I wouldn't
now
be
thinking about
surprised if they did that for like a cross promotional thing with Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I wouldn't be upset about that at all.
Yeah.
Especially like because she has worked with Batman.
Yeah.
Like after she kicked Joker to the curb.
Right.
She even has the jacket with the Bat logo on the back. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be cool with
Bring in
Harley.
Kaylee Kuko. That's who we need.
Yes.
Yes.
For sure.
Sorry, Tara Strong, you haven't been replaced. We love you. It's just
Yeah, we love you, Tara.
we just need.
But we
Kaylee.
also love Kim. So
Yeah.
that's all we're saying. There's room in the multiverse. That's how it
Yeah.
works. But yeah. So I'm very, very optimistic and very excited. I'm excited. But yeah. So
Yeah.
Gotham Knights looks dope. And one of the other things I wanted to mention before we move on, they confirmed that during multiplayer, you're not going to be limited to just one. Like if you and whoever you're playing with both want to be Nightwing, you both. So I think that's pretty cool, even though it
Yeah.
doesn't really make sense, but it's cool.
I would love to.
It's the multiverse.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to see like the interactions between the same character. Like, I wonder if they're gonna program that. That would be so hilarious.
That'd be weird. Where did you come from?
Yeah.
Are you from 52 as well? Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be very cool. I think it's awesome. So yeah, Gotham Knights. Can't wait to find out more about it. Again, let's talk about the other video game. Like I said, we reported on it last episode. No, 2 episodes. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. I'm very excited for this. This one is set in the Arkham universe, confirmed. Although Swag and I were talking about this a little bit, there is a continuity error. You notice it involves Deadshot. It doesn't really line up with what's been established in the Arkham games, but maybe this is Deadshot from another Earth. We'll find out. It's like, I was talking to Swag. I was like, correct me if I'm wrong. Deadshot was a white dude in the Arkham games, wasn't he? So I was like, yes.
Yes.
I was like,
yeah.
okay. I thought I was going crazy here, but I'm not. And again, like, I don't mind, like, obviously they did this for people who are only familiar with, like, Will Smith's Deadshot, and I get that. But I was talking to Swag about this. I was like, one of the genius things Injustice 2 did was they never showed Deadshot without his helmet on.
Yeah.
So if you wanted, he could have been classic comic book Deadshot, or he could have been Will Smith's Deadshot. It's up to you,
Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool. Like I said, it does create a continuity error, even though they're like, no, this is the same universe as the Arkham game. Okay.
Although I want to say, like, I just put this together. Like, I think, just like from the stuff we've been shown, I'm pretty sure they're, with the humor that we know it's gonna have, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a joke about it.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah.
But let's talk about it, man. Let's break this. Well, not break it down, but let's talk about it, man. So this trailer, like Swag was saying, established a very distinct sense of humor. That's for sure. And we got to see, who is it? We saw Harley Quinn, who I think we all assumed was going to be in the game. Saw Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, and King Shark. Right?
Yeah.
Am I forgetting it?
No, that's it. That's all four.
Yeah.
We did hear Amanda Waller's voice. We did not see her. I'm not going to lie. I told this to Swag already, but when the trailer started and we saw Brainiac's ship, I got very excited because I thought it was Injustice. I was like, holy crap, are they dropping this on us right now? To FanDome Part 2. Just saying. But yeah, I thought it was Injustice 3, and then I saw the Rocksteady logo, and I was like, no, this is Suicide Squad. All right, everybody shut up! So I got very, very excited again. And so yeah, I'm digging it. I dig the tone.
Yeah.
I was kind of confused with Boomerang at first because I thought he was moving at super speed, and I was like, but then I started like trying to, oh well, he's a Flash villain. Maybe somehow he stole some of the Flash's speed. Like, I don't know. But then people were saying, oh, he has a teleport. Like it's like he has a special boomerang. He throws it, teleport wherever it's. That makes a little more sense. That.
Yeah.
But also, I was talking to Swag about this, and I was like, and again, this is not a deal breaker for me at all. But someone said to me like, it kind of looks a little bit like Overwatch. I was like, no, it kind of does. It kind of does.
Yep.
And I'm not mad about that. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Because, like I said, I was even like, yeah, it's funny because like Boomerang, when you see him teleport, it does kind of remind me of Tracer.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not upset about it at all. And Swag even pointed out, like, it's the same voice act. One of the voice actors from Overwatch was doing Captain Boomerang. Like, oh,
yeah.
Makes a little more sense now. But no, I'm very excited about this. They said it's open world. Also, Gotham Knights is also open world, but they said this is open world. But this is set in Metropolis, which is a city we haven't been to in the Arkhamverse yet. So that's going to be very cool. And then, of course, we got the reveal of Evil Superman, although it's very obvious to me, anyways, that he's Brainiac. Because otherwise, why would Brainiac's ship be there? So,
yep.
So it's like, sure, they're going after the Justice League, but obviously the big boss is going to be Brainiac. So, yeah, I'm very excited about all of this. Cliff, what do you think?
So we kind of hinted at it before we actually started recording. So one of my favorite things is who is voicing King Shark, and that man himself is Samoa Joe from WWE. And if you don't know who he is, go do some research because that man is a killer, and he is also great on the mic. And just hearing his voice, I was like, I got you, Joe. Because the funny thing was, I didn't know it was him until I went to Twitter, and he put up there, he's like, yo, that King Shark voice is great. I was like, fuck. I was like, I'm all about this life there, Joe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's cool to see him there. And then like Harley's humor, obviously very like sarcastic, but also very like dark, and I really enjoyed it. And then Deadshot, I don't miss. Yeah, we know, we heard that all the time.
50 times Floyd.
A lot of great stuff from you in this trailer, man, and I just can't wait. There's so much stuff that's coming, I just can't wait.
Yeah, same very much. Also, I want to point out, I like that because Deadshot, I don't think he's ever had a jetpack in comic books, but I like to give him a jetpack, but also that he can use it like a weapon.
Yeah.
Like you saw him like roasting people with the jetpack.
The fuel dump.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool touch. Swag, what did you think? What were some of your favorite moments, and what are you excited to see, and what are you hoping to see?
Yeah, I was like, visually, again, like they knocked it out of the park. Like it looks really good. It fits like it again, like that visual style again. It fits that type of humor that they're going for and tone that they're trying to set. Also, I also like just wanna say like I want to take some time to appreciate because it's like this is the first time we've gotten to see Rocksteady's take on somebody who isn't Batman. We got to see Superman, so it's like, yeah, that's cool. I'm glad they got to design somebody other than Batman. And I can't wait to see their designs for the rest of the crew. Like that's gonna be sick.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I can't wait to see what their Wonder Woman looks like, or the Flash. That's gonna be and I'm not sure who else is gonna be in the game. Martian Manhunter, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, and again, like I know we saw Harley, Deadshot, Boomerang, King Shark, but I'm still hoping we get Deathstroke.
Yeah.
And even if he's DLC.
Yeah. I hope we get a roster. Again, if it's not like a roster at launch, at least give us some DLC characters, because that's the kind of thing I would like to have, especially with like co-op games. Like, give me some variety, man. I wanna make my team with my friends, you know?
Yes.
Like I think that's, especially with a superhero game, like that's like the best thing you can do with somebody like your friend, or in a case of mine and Antonio's, your brother. Like you guys can form your dream team of superheroes or supervillains, and like that's probably the best part of having a co-op superhero game.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. That'd be very cool. Hopefully they do that.
Yeah.
We'll see. Like I said, I don't think they showed off any gameplay. We just got the cinematic trailer. But either way. They
did say though that this game is going to be shooter based, which I mean, like, come on, like that's obvious.
Yeah.
Everybody, even King Shark was using a gun.
Yeah, even he had a gun.
So it's like, it's not that hard to tell, but in case you needed to know, yeah, it's shooter based.
Which makes sense. And again, that's why I'm like, where's Deathstroke?
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. We will see. I'm still crossing my fingers for that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm still super hyped, super excited. It looks really cool and fun. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. And again, I want to say, I did talk to Cliff about this a little bit before we started. King Shark, King Shark, having a moment in pop culture right now.
Yep.
Having a great year.
Really is. Yeah. So, and we're gonna circle back around to that later. So yeah, did either of you guys have anything else you wanted to say about Suicide Squad?
Nope.
No.
Can't wait. Right. Just I wish it was coming out next year, but you know what? I get it.
We should
take your time.
Yeah, we should also clarify. Gotham Knights scheduled for 2021 release. Suicide Squad scheduled for 2022, which firmly plants it in the next generation. So
yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm with you, Swag. I wish it was coming out next year too, but I don't know. Just gonna have to wait it out. All right, so yeah, that was the game segment. And Swag, glad you were here to break down some of that stuff with Gotham Knights. Because, like I told you, like that stuff wouldn't have even crossed my mind unless you pointed it out to me. So Thank you very much, and thank you for being here to break down for our listeners and our viewers. Say that.
Yeah. Hey.
All right, now let's
Wait,
keep
what?
it rolling. What's up?
We have people?
Yeah.
Hello.
See that thing in front of you, Cliff? That's a camera. Wave
That
all over
man's
the
playing Galaga. He didn't think we would notice. He noticed.
So, yes.
Hey,
Oh, man.
with all those different tabs open up, be considerate for the rest of the people in the house. Close those tabs.
Bandwidth, man. All right, let's keep it rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about that Black Adam panel.
Yeah.
Because let me say off the bat, again, we didn't have any footage to show off. We did get an animated trailer, which is very cool. But I want to give it up to DJ Wayne Johnson, because he sure brought the energy to that panel. Like, you could tell he's very enthusiastic. He's very eager to get to work on that, and it shows. Like, you can see the passion that man bringing to the project. Not that he doesn't bring that passion to everything he does, but it's nice to see it here as well. I want to give a shout out to the homie, the man, Boss Logic. I don't know if you knew this, Cliff. He did work on that trailer.
Nice.
He contributed artwork. It's him and Jim Lee, and then obviously a team of animators who've been. But yeah, shout out to Boss Logic for working on that, because it really sold. Like, not that I wasn't already sold, but it really like drove home. Like, yeah, this movie is something special. It was nice to see. I'm pretty sure that's the design for the suit they're going with, and it looks very cool. It does look like a black version of the Shazam suit, although you can see like his bracers and his boots do have a different design. They do look a bit more ancient, which is very cool. Yeah, I'm into it, man. And he did confirm we're going to be seeing some JSA members. Confirmed Hawkman, Atom Smasher, Cyclone, and Dr. Fate, which I'm not going to lie, he's the one I'm probably most excited about. But yeah, Cliff, what do you think of this panel? What do you think of the trailer?
So I didn't get to check out the panel, but the animated trailer itself, man, was like on another level of like awesomeness. Like,
Yep.
oh my goodness. Like, and then just listen to Dwayne, just like I know him. Just listening to The Rock, like, give that trailer and that speech, man. I was just like, bro, like, as if like I'm not already hyped enough knowing that Black Adam is gonna have his own movie. Like, his voice in the movie, like telling the story, I was like, yo, man, like, I'm on this journey already. Like, I'm already bought in, and then you're making me buy in more. And like, I don't think I've ever been more hyped about a supervillain movie like I am right now for Black Adam.
Yeah, same, man. I agree with you 100%. Swag, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I'm super hyped for this because I have slowly been becoming a fan of Black Adam, like over the recent years, like especially with Injustice 2. Yeah, like I can't wait to see this character get fleshed out, especially in live action, and I just can't wait to see his story on the big screen, especially with The Rock playing him. Like, that's gonna be super sick, dude. Yeah, I can't wait.
I hope they pepper in a joke somewhere regarding the Rock of Eternity. Somebody has to write that. If you guys haven't, give me a call. I'll write it for you. I'll put that in there, easy, no problem. But yeah, man, I can't wait for this movie, man. Again, like, we didn't really see a whole lot. We did get that cool animated trailer, and even that was enough to get me like hyped. I know it got Cliff hyped and a lot of other people as well. So yeah. I just, if you had told me 10 years ago there'd be a Black Adam, I would have slapped you across the face. Like, get out of here. What are you doing spreading those kind of lies? But here we are, man. It feels like, anything's possible at this point. So Let's do it, man. I'm excited.
Well, what if we had told you that The Rock would be playing Black Adam? At that point, you'd be like, the wrestler? Yeah, right. Fuck out of here.
You know what? if you had told me The Rock would be Black Adam, I might have believed that, but no way would I believe he'd get his own movie.
Be like
That's
the guy from the Tooth Fairy? No, I don't believe you.
the game plan, that guy. But no, man, I'm just excited. I can't wait. All right, so Black Adam, Dwayne Johnson he's adamant they're going to start filming before year's end. So see when that actually happens. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start to really get into it. Let's get real serious. We're going to talk about the Suicide Squad because we finally know who's playing who, and I'm gonna say some of these characters had no idea they were in the movie. But let's get into it. Cliff, I see you had something you were about to say.
This just goes to testament of like how much shit was at FanDome. I forgot that this was also attached because as soon as we ended with Black Adam, I was like, yeah, we're gonna talk about the next big superhero movie I can't wait to see. And then you're like, oh yeah, we have the Suicide Squad. I was like, oh yeah, that was there too. I forgot.
The one that when I was doing my write-up, I forgot to put in originally because I was like, I think we got everything, and then I remembered, oh crap, I didn't even put the Suicide Squad on here. So I had to come in and put it in before we started recording. But yeah. So let's talk about this because we got the cast reveal and who they're playing, like so it's official. And I'm gonna say we got most of them right, although some of them we got who's playing them wrong. Like Pete Davidson, we thought he was playing Savant. He's playing the Black Guard. We thought Nathan Fillion was playing the Black Guard. We thought he's playing TDK. And up front, I have no idea who TDK is, so I'm just gonna be honest with you right there. Michael Rooker is playing Savant, which never would have crossed my mind in a million years, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And then we finally, now we know who Idris Elba is playing. And I'm going to be honest with you, I would have never in a million years guessed Bloodsport. Like, never. Gun to my head, I would have never said, he's playing Bloodsport. Never. Never. So, that was a curveball, to say the least. And, I'm super excited about this. Swag. What did you think of some like who was the one you were most surprised by, and who were you most excited to see?
Probably Savant. Just because that was a bit.
Yeah, that one's sideswiped me, man.
Yeah. And excited, I think, just because I love Idris Elba so much, just Bloodsport, just because I want to see more of him and I want to see what he does with the character. And again, that costume, like, I think that also hooked me because like that is a sick costume, dude. Like, I love that.
And like you were saying, like the helmet, the mask.
Yeah, the helmet. Yeah.
To hear that voice come out of
yeah, that's menacing, dude.
Yeah, for sure. And for anybody out there who doesn't know who Bloodsport is, he started out, he was an assassin for hire who was originally bankrolled by Lex Luthor, obviously kill Superman. And James Gunn kind of confirmed during the panel, like, that's why he's in prison at the start of the movie. He took a shot at Superman. So that's pretty cool. I'm into it. So yeah, I'm really. We also got our, like we just said, we got our first looks at the characters. The one that surprised me most was Harley Quinn. Not that we haven't seen Harley Quinn, but her new costume in this movie. Like, because I think Swag and I were both like, that looks like Injustice 2 Harley. Like that looks like the default Injustice 2 Harley. And I was just so happy someone put her in the classic red and black. I mean, I know it's not the classic costume, but the colors.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that made me so happy.
Yeah. Like finally seeing the red and black on Margot too, like like that, like I liked her performance as Harley. Like I was like, yeah, she's Harley. But like as soon as I saw her in the red and black, I was like, yes, she's Harley, like for
Yeah.
sure.
And also, I want to point this out in regards to Harley Quinn. So in like Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey, she has a tattoo on her left shoulder blade. It says "Property of Joker," but we saw it here in the footage. It now says "Property of No One," which I'm like, bravo! That's character development right there.
Yep.
So yeah, I really loved that. I loved that touch. You know who the announcement that really surprised me? Peter Capaldi as
Oh,
the
yeah.
Thinker. The Thinker. Like, holy crap. Like, that makes so much sense in retrospect. Because remember, like, we had no idea who a lot of these people were playing. Some of which we made guesses based on set photos, but I would have never thought the Thinker. Mainly because we had just seen him on The Flash. So I was like, there's no way anyone's ever going to touch that character. Not for a while. And so, and when we see him with like the nodes on his head, so I was like, dude, that looks just like the Thinker comic. Looks like that's insane. So yeah. I'm Cliff. What were some of your more unexpected reveals here, and what are you most excited to see?
I'm really just more enticed by the interactions of Idris Elba and Margot, because I just want to see like that Harley Quinn Bloodsport interaction. But seeing Douche Canoe Cena, like I'm not Captain Douche Canoe, I was definitely about it, man. I very much love his outfit, and I love the fact that he was just like, Peacemaker's like, I'm gonna do what I have to do. I don't really care. I'll just kill everybody if I have to. I'm like, I'm with it, man. I'm with you on that.
He's someone who believes in peace at all costs, even if he has to murder everybody on the planet to achieve it. Like, wow, dude. But yeah, I'm glad you brought up the costume design, because it's like some of those costumes look legitimately ridiculous, but I love that about them. I love that. I love that they didn't like we're gonna do Peacemaker, but we're gonna make him look cool. Like, no. He was like, no, screw that. Part of the fun is the ridiculous costume. And it's like, yes, I loved that. I loved it. It's so great. We didn't even talk about King Shark yet, because like I said, our boy King Shark having a real moment, and we got to see him here in the trailer very briefly, but just that moment where he's like picks up the dude and he's about to eat him. I'm like
a freaking sandwich, dude.
Oh, you see him about to go full Scooby-Doo on that dude. Like, oh my god, yes, I'm so excited. Yeah, man, I'm super hyped. And also, this was not revealed at FanDome. It was revealed a couple days ago, because I don't know if you guys noticed. Suspiciously, we did not find out who Taika Waititi was playing, although it was still listed in the credits there at the end. It's been revealed he's playing. So Daniela Melchior is playing Ratcatcher 2, specifically credited as Ratcatcher 2. Taika Waititi's playing the first Ratcatcher. So just wanted to bring that up in case people.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Also, I gotta say, I don't know if you guys, because I did have to step out quick. Polka Dot Man, like, yo, I'm all about.
Well, we didn't even talk about that yet. Yes,
I know, man. Like, I kept seeing him everywhere. I was like, I know that I don't know that much about the Suicide Squad, or even just what his ability is, but his costume is awesome.
Also, I love that we got to see him throw the dots, and it looked pretty cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, man, I'm into it, man. Polka Dot Man, boy, Davis Welch.
Yep.
Give it to me,
I'm pretty sure we all agreed that, like, if anybody could make these characters interesting, it was gonna be James Gunn.
Yeah. And I think he's done it.
Yep.
So, man, I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to see it, especially because they described it as a gritty 1970s horror movie, but with comic characters. And I'm like, yeah, dude, give me that. Give me that. The shot alone of Captain Boomerang on, like, it looks like the shore, right? And he throws Boomerang. That shot alone sold.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, dude, this is what the Suicide Squad should look like on screen.
Yep.
So, yeah, man, I'm in. I'm in. Also, I want to, again, talking about like the character designs, the costume design. This is something so small, but it made the comic book beacon so happy. The fact that they finally put Rick Flag in his yellow shirt, I was like, he looks like Rick Flag. Like, oh my God, cool. And it's something so little, but it made me so happy. So yeah, I'm into it, man. I can't wait to see this movie. And again, like they finished filming this movie, like it's in the can. It should be ready. Well, I don't know if it's ready yet, but it should be ready to go soon. So let's fingers crossed. So yeah, I'm super hyped. Cliff, do you have anything else to say about the Suicide Squad?
No, I just can't wait, man. All the explosions, the gunshots, I'm with it. I'm here for it. I just can't wait. Because, like we said, man, James Gunn, he knows how to make things, like, stand out. Like, you are openly adamant about saying how you weren't a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, and then James Gunn, like, made you, like, into this fan. Plus, we've talked about Brightburn and how much we've loved Brightburn, and then here we are. I just can't wait, man. Like, I need all the explosions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much. Yeah.
Agreed.
Swag, what about you?
Yeah. No, I can't wait to see what James Gunn does with this, with all these characters. Like, I hope he does like Suicide Squad just becomes his thing now since Marvel booted him. Like,
yeah.
Like, I hope like this is his home.
Yeah, straight up. And like look, we know he's going back to do Guardians 3, but since you brought it up, Swag, I gotta say it real quick before we get on with it. I did look. There was a part of me that loved the fact that he was like, "This is the greatest experience I've ever had making a movie. This cast is the greatest cast I've ever worked with." He's like, "This is the biggest movie I've ever made." I was like, "Man, you are really like, you know, like." Yeah, all right. Yeah, bravo, man. I'm with you. So yeah,
it's just crazy. It's crazy to think of like the resemblance between like both movies, because like okay, so like obviously like Peter Quill is like this very good looking dude, and now he gets to work with Idris Elba, right?
Yeah.
Like Gamora, Harley Quinn, Dave Bautista, John Cena. Like when you look at like how the characters are all looking, you're like, oh my god, like dude, you're literally doing Guardians of the Galaxy in the DC world. Like, this is awesome.
You reconstructed it from scratch.
I'm just gonna go. They offered me a job. I'm just gonna do the same thing I was doing, but over there. So
you took Michael Rooker over.
Yeah,
he straight up brought Rooker with him.
Yeah,
and it's worth mentioning. Remember, Bautista was gonna go with him, but he couldn't because he had scheduling conflicts. Who knows? Suicide Squad 3, Bautista's there. I guarantee
you. Suicide Squad 3, Bautista's playing Peacemaker's bigger brother.
Or here, I'll give you this one, Cliff. Suicide Squad 3, Bautista's playing Bane.
Oh yes.
Yeah. He's a member of Suicide Squad.
I can see it.
Do it. Give it to me. Yes.
I just don't want the stupid mask with a different voice. I just want Bautista's voice.
Yeah.
I want the luchador mask.
Yeah.
Give me that.
There's no reason to fear here. Like, shut up.
Yeah, I think the Harley Quinn animated series has put that voice to best.
No, because the Harley Quinn made me want that voice more in Harley Quinn's universe, though. Like, not real life.
That's what I mean. Like, they did it so, like, in a way where it's like, okay, let's not do that ever again in live action. But let's do it here. Let's do it here because it's fun.
He's so awesome. I can't stop laughing about Bane.
I knew it was too much of a thinker. Like, my favorite line of all time. He just gets so angry. Oh my god. Okay, all right, we're about to go on a whole Harley Quinn. We don't have time because we're gonna have the Harley Quinn panel to talk about at the next FanDome. So let's save it. All right, so that's the Suicide Squad. Obviously we're all super excited. We can't wait for this movie. Let's do it. All right. Whew, we have 2 more to go, and these are the 2 big ones. So let's do it. Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yes.
Oh God, yes. Okay.
I have to ask though, like, how did you pick between the final two movies that we're gonna talk about? Like, did you coin flip this? I'm just curious.
I did it in order. I did it because honestly, I didn't know which one was going to be the one we end on. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's end it the way FanDome ended.
Yeah.
But let's talk about it. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Before we even talk about the trailer, so confirmed the title, Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's the title. Confirmed it's going to be split into 1 hour segments. We're going to get 4 episodes. But Zach did say that they are also working on a version of it that's going to be 1 4-hour movie. So if you want to watch it like that, you can. And also, it will be premiering on HBO Max, and I think it'll be exclusive there for about a year. But it also comes there with physical release later, which is good for me because I love my physical media. So yeah, so those were the things that they finally confirmed there, or he dropped trailer on us. Although before we get to the trailer, I do want to talk about because like Ben Affleck popped up at the panel, Ray Fisher, Gal Gadot, and Ezra Miller. Again, Ezra being Ezra. My favorite part when he was like, "Yo, Zach." So I think the question we all want an answer to is, are we going to see more of the handsome and dashing hero, Barry Allen Flash? And I was like, yeah, Ezra, you would say that. That was cool. And Zach said, he said, we without giving spoilers away, you will see something involving the Flash that you've never seen. And yeah. All right, so let's get into it, man. This trailer, so much. Oh my God, there was so much content, and it's worth pointing out this is all new footage, and by new I mean none of this footage is in the theatrical cut. Some of it we did see in trailers, but again, did not show up in the theatrical cut. So that was pretty much Zach being like, "Look, this is a whole new thing. You have not seen this at all." And I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. There were a couple of Easter eggs in the trailer that I picked up on, and I feel they are worth mentioning. So in the trailer, you see that shot of like obviously the nightmare world again, where everything is just destroyed. Darkseid is taken over Earth. So and you see like the Hall of Justice there in ruins, but there's a piece of rubble, and you see Aquaman's trident stuck in there. But it's not the trident he wields in Justice League. It's not the trident of Neptune. It is King Atlan's trident, which he got Aquaman, which again confirms that Zack and James Wan did indeed collaborate. So and there is a shot of King Atlan in this trailer where he is wielding that same trident. So, like I said, it was obviously a collaborative thing with Zack and James Wan. And if you didn't believe that before, proof is right here in this trailer. So, very, very cool. Also, the Joker card that you see float past the camera during the nightmare.
Yeah.
Very, but yeah, I want to throw this over to you guys. Like, what do you think of this trailer? What were some of your favorite Easter eggs? Cliff, I'm gonna throw it to you.
I was gonna say throw the Swag first because I want to hear him first.
Swag, go, take it away, Swag.
Yeah, no, dude, like that opening shot of Darkseid, like, yeah, I'm glad we got this because if we hadn't seen this, dude, I don't know how upset I would have been for the rest of my life.
Yes.
Yeah, this just all the new stuff with everybody, like it's like I was talking with people after this came out and even before because they weren't really following this whole movement at all, so they didn't know anything.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I had to talk to them about, I was like, no, this is way different than what we got. Like, what we got was not at all this. And then the trailer came out, and that trailer, like, proves it. Like, this is a completely new movie. And this is, like, when I was watching that trailer, I was like, this is a Justice League movie. Like, this is what I want. This is what I wanted.
Seen 3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no, I'm so hyped and I can't wait to see it. next year. Like, man, dude, I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we're here.
I'm super. Like I said, like there's a moment in the trailer where they were, and I shouldn't even have to say spoilers because it's in. You see the shot of Silas Stone getting evaporated, and I
Yeah.
remember people were like, "Why did you put that in the trailer?" It's like because they want to emphasize this is a completely different thing than what you saw, you know, and what better way to prove it than be like, "Hey, that character who made it through the episode doesn't make it through this version." So yeah, man. There's so much cool stuff in the trailer. Like you said, that opening shot of Darkseid, like the balls to open your trailer with that shot. Like normally that's the shot you would open the trailer, right? But that's how you open that. So good, so good. Also, anytime we saw the black suit,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gorgeous. I love it. I love it so much. It looks so good. I hope we get. They better release action figures.
Yeah.
McFarlane Toys, you better release a black suit Superman. That on my shelf, it'll be right here. All right,
Yes.
right here. So yeah, I loved it. I loved it. There's that shot of Batman like deflecting fire from the parademon. I was like, oh, that's Batman. That is Batman, not that imposter you guys sold us in the theatrical cut.
Yeah.
That's Batman. So yes, I there were so many moments in this trailer that made me so happy. So Cliff, what about you?
Yeah, I was gonna say Batman or the opening shot with Batman. I was like, that's phenomenal. I love Darkseid. Darkseid was amazing in the looks, and then
Yeah.
even just going from where we got to see Wonder Woman like doing her battles and stuff, and obviously we got to see more with Flash. One thing I was kind of worried about was I thought we were gonna get the same kind of like jokey kind of Flash, but obviously in this scene we saw a bunch of fights kind of break out. So it's good to see that he doesn't run around and just push people. Like,
Yes.
he actually gets in battles, man. So I'm actually kind of hyped for that.
I'm glad you brought that up before because someone actually asked Zach about that. They were like, "So, in your version of the movie, does the Flash say, 'I've never done battle before. I just push people in front of me'?" Zach's answer to that was, "What the fuck?" Like he was so mad that was even a thing. So it's like, no, yeah, his Flash is like maybe he's not as experienced as the other leaguers, but he's not a joke. So
Right.
Yeah.
He's down to fight, and that's what I like about him, and that's why I guess I was kind of upset. But now we get to see like a more kind of badass looking Flash. I was hyped about that. And then yeah, you're talking about Stone getting evaporated right off the jump. I was like, and then you see Vic like reaching out. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Oh shit. It's like
Yeah.
he's never getting upgraded now.
He might be. I don't know. Let's see. But yeah. So yeah, what can we just say something that I think we all like, regardless of how you might feel about Zack Snyder, can we all agree like his visuals are top notch? Even just that shot of Victor playing football before he becomes that shot of him, like that slow-mo shot of him. Oh my god, it was so beautiful. Like Jesus. Gorgeous. And any of those shots of the Flash, like you were saying, but visually, some of the greatest stuff I've ever seen in my life. Why would you remove that from Warner Brothers? I'm saying to Warner Brothers, but like the people who did that aren't even there anymore. So
right.
Screw them.
Washed up dudes in suits.
Kevin Tsujihara. Why would you do that? I'm gonna put you on blast again. I know it was you. But like I said, he's not there anymore. So
we lost faith. We lost faith in his vision.
Screw you.
We did not.
Well, we the fans lost faith in your leadership.
Yeah.
So
hence why you're not around.
Yes. And like I said, it shows that we're under new leadership because hey man, here we are. We got the Snyder cut and we got so much more going on. I'm so hyped. Yeah. This trailer. Also, I loved, as if the trailer weren't glorious enough, when Justice the logo came up. I was already like ready to to just scream and holler and enjoy. But then we got that tag, right? Barry. He's like, this guy obviously conquered all these other planets, and then you get that shot of Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne, Batman, doesn't have the talent, and he says, "I don't care how many demons he's fought, how many battles he's ever fought us, not us united." And it was that I was like, so I was so excited. Oh, I'm so pumped! Sign me up right now. I'm already signed up for HBO Max. I can't wait. So excited. Let's do it. Yeah, but I'm going to throw it back to Cliff real quick. Anything else you want to talk about? Trailer?
No, I can't wait till 2021. I needed this like now.
Well, we needed it 3 years.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you're right.
straight up. Swag, what about you?
Nah, man, just get it to me now.
Yes. Let's do it. All right. So that was what happened on Zach's panel. It was glorious. It was amazing. Awesome. Also, before we move on, I want to say I thoroughly enjoyed Zach's panel because as much as there were like fan questions on all the other ones, Zach legitimately had fans come on and he talked to them, and that to me felt more interactive. There was much more like, hey, you're a fan, why don't you tell your story about, how you got involved with this whole thing, and that was really cool. That was really nice for me. I don't think I saw anybody else do that, so that was really kind of sweet. Again, Zack Snyder, just genuinely a nice dude, very humble guy. So if you didn't think that about him, proof's in the pudding. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. He didn't deserve it. All right, love you, Zach. Love you. I'm not just saying that because you're a good dude. All right, so let's do it. Let's go out with a bang, the way DC FanDome. Let's talk about it, Cliff. I know you're itching to talk about it, Swag. You and me both had similar reactions. I think everybody had the same reaction. Let's talk about The Batman. All right, directed by Matt Reeves, starring Robert Pattinson, Zoe Kravitz, Colin Farrell, who I forgot was in the movie until I saw him in the trailer. Paul Dano, Jeffrey Wright. I'm forgetting people. I'm forgetting so many people who are in this movie. Andy Serkis, John Turturro, and so many more. We got our first trailer, and oh my god! Considering they've only shot 25% of this movie so far, I was not expecting a trailer, let alone a trailer this awesome. Yeah. But okay, before we get into that, again, I keep saying this because I keep forgetting to bring stuff up, but I want to bring all this up. So during the panel, Matt Reeves talked about how obviously his movie is not connected to the DC, mainstream DC. It takes place in its own universe, and I'm cool with that. Totally cool with that. But he talked about how he thought that was a great thing because then you could have all these other versions of Batman, and obviously we're going to see a couple of them coming up. But the thing I loved most, and as if I wasn't a fan enough, he said when he was talking about the previous version of Batman, he was like, you know what? I loved Ben Affleck as Batman. I thought he was immense. And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. And also, Zack Snyder, after FanDome, he did an interview where he talked about how when he saw the trailer for the Batman, he immediately texted Matt Reeves, and he was like, this is so cool. Are you kidding me? This is awesome. You love to see it. You love to see artists supporting each other like that. So that was beautiful. But so Matt Reeves, I was watching his panel, his presentation. The man clearly knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. Obviously he's a master at filmmaking, and so that shouldn't surprise any of us that what we saw promises something very, very amazing. But yeah, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about the trailer because I don't think any of us were ready for this,
No.
regardless of whether or not we were on board. Because I know we all were. We were on board. But I don't think any of us were expecting this. Swag, I'm going to throw it to you. Because okay, just go, man. What were your thoughts? Give it to him. Give it to him.
Yeah, man. Like you said, like we were already on board. I was already on board. And I know I told you this. I told you this because we were talking about it that day.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, like I was already on board, but the moment he beat the crap out of that thug, and the moment he looked up and said, "I'm vengeance,"
Yeah.
sent chills down my spine, and I was like, "I'm in, dude. Like, I need this movie right now."
I think that was the moment we all collectively threw up our arms.
In the
Just
air, yeah. Like,
you know what I mean? Because that was legitimately my reaction when I saw that scene in the trailer. It's like, I'm vengeance. I threw up my arms like this, like, yeah! I was just like, oh, and that's when I was like, dude, Matt Reeves nailed it. Pattinson nailed it.
yeah.
Like, I'm
If you had doubts about Robert
had
Pattinson,
any
you
doubt.
need yeah, if after seeing this trailer, those doubts are gone, dude. Like
Oh yeah,
he's
I've noticed
done
the
it.
Pattinson haters have been awfully quiet since that trailer.
Yep.
So yes, man,
Oh
I
man.
loved it, and also seeing the suit
Yeah.
on camera in the proper lighting, shot the way it's supposed to be shot, put any qualms I had about the suit to rest. Like done, man. It looks awesome. It looks amazing. Also, that shot of the Batmobile firing up,
Yeah.
woo, gorgeous, glorious, glorious.
That's my
And like,
unsung hero, by the way.
yes, the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That thing.
I'm just gonna be honest. The first pictures that came out, I remember a couple of people on this podcast. I'm not gonna lie, kind of shaky. I was 100% aboard.
I wasn't feeling it. But you know
I
what?
was 100%
I
aboard
also
right
was
before
not
it
feeling
started.
I also was not feeling the Tumblr when I saw that. And then I saw the movie and I was like, yo, the Tumblr's awesome.
Yep.
But oh man, no. Like, I'll admit to it, I wasn't feeling the Batmobile when I saw those photos, but like I said, it won me over.
Yeah.
It's happened before. There is a precedent for this.
Yeah.
When it fired up and the blue
Yeah.
flame came out the back, I'm not gonna lie, I had a tear.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yes.
Dominic Toretto is so proud right now.
Oh my god.
That
I
freaking
love
Dodge Charger finally got put to good use.
Yo, when it whipped around the side,
Tom's Charger went to heaven and it became the Batmobile.
Yeah.
when it came out and it whipped to the right and it drifted out, I was like, oh,
That is the most
Yeah.
Batmobile thing.
love.
Most Batmobile shot. Like, come on, man.
It was so awful. So great. And also, like, look, I gotta give it up to like the supporting cast as well. Just the trailer alone. Like Jeffrey Wright, I looked at him in this trailer. I saw Jim.
Yeah.
Like that's who I saw. I saw Zoe Kravitz, even though she's not wearing like the traditional Catwoman thing. I saw Catwoman.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Paul Dano, that voiceover. Oh my god! Like somebody said, give that man his Oscar right now.
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that. Like his voiceover alone was so menacing.
Yeah.
He definitely earned that part, for sure. And then, like I said, Colin Farrell. I forgot he was in this movie until I saw a man in this trailer that I was like, who is that? Very heavyset guy, balding. And then I realized, holy crap, that's Colin Farrell. I was like, what? I was like, what the? Oh my god! I was so shocked, and it has been confirmed that is indeed Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
All right, the people who worked on the prosthetics, they themselves confirmed yes, that's Colin Farrell. Oh my god! Like this movie's gonna win. Like it's gonna win awards for like best makeup and like costume. I guarantee.
Yeah.
But like, I told Swag, I was like, dude, did you see Colin Farrell? He's like, no. And I was like, dude, he's
Yeah.
unreal. I had to like send him the screenshot. Like,
Yeah.
it's Colin Farrell.
I even said to him, I was like, that, like, yes, it doesn't look like Colin Farrell, but that looks like the Penguin.
Yeah.
Looks like the Penguin.
Yeah.
That's insane. Oh my
That
god.
is Cobblepot, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, I'm so blown away by everything I saw. Every I I'm having trouble like even just collect and like it's been almost a week since we saw the trailer.
Yeah.
But like everything, like I've seen that trailer so many times. I've seen the Justice League trailer so many times. Like, I've been watching both of them on repeat, like so much
Yeah.
so that every morning I wake up, YouTube's like, "You want to watch that Justice League trailer again?" I'm like, "No, I don't. Let's do it."
It's like
But yeah,
it's like a parent like serving up breakfast, right? It's like the usual, right? It's like yes, and then it slams down that trailer for you.
exactly. YouTube is just like, you want to watch
So one of my favorite things like that was on that trailer too is like there was the card and Jim was
Yeah.
like, I think this is for you, right?
Yeah.
And as he opens it up, it says, what happens to a politician after he dies?
it.
And
What
like,
does it do when he's dead?
yeah. And then like you see it's in code. I was watching a YouTube video, the dude cracked a code. It was like he lies still. And I was like, I love it. Oh, I love it.
That was so yeah. First of all, when I saw that somebody like figured out the code
Yeah.
and figured out what it said, I was like, yo, that's committed. Like, say
Yeah.
what you want, DC fans, but we are committed. That's for
Yep.
sure.
Just breaking everything, man, I was so hyped. Everything about this trailer, I was like, I'm in. I think the only thing that kind of worried me was there was a part, and it's just nitpicking at this point because the whole trailer was fucking phenomenal. But like Robert Pattinson like had the cowl off and he had the black under his eyes, but his hair was like parted down the middle, and I was like, I hope this isn't the thing. I was like, because I do not want Alfalfa playing Batman. Like that's not what I'm looking for. But everything else about the trailer, like my mind was blown. Like oh man, and like I said, and for me, the car was like 100% what was going to be everything in it. But then there was that scene, and Swag brought it up, man. Like dude was like, "Who are you?" And he's just like, "Boom!" Just
Yeah.
starts smacking it.
Yeah.
You can
I was
feel
like,
the impact on those hits, dude. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I was like, I think
Every
that guy's
time.
skull broke.
Yeah.
I was like, he's definitely not coming back for the Batman 2. Like, we're just gonna
No.
put it out there.
If he does, man, probably doesn't want to be there.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
If he does come back, he's probably Two-Face.
Yeah, because I was mentioning, I was like, that group of thugs, like everybody's like, they kind of look like Joker thugs. But I was like, yeah, I can see where he come from. But one of them legit only had half of his face painted. I was like, is that a Two-Face reference? Is it a Deathstroke reference? I don't know. Could be either one. We'll find out. But yeah, man, that shot of when Batman just beats that dude down. Like, I said this to Swag already, but I'm saying it to Cliff and anybody out there who's watching. Like I said, man, like Pattinson, Affleck, Keaton, those guys, big bat and right there, man. Like,
Yeah.
again, if you still had any doubts about Robert Pattinson, I guarantee you don't. Like, homeboy, like Cliff and I, we talked about so many times before, like we came around to it pretty quick after we started. I think after we both saw The Lighthouse, but then like I said, I saw A Good Time and I checked out a bunch of his other stuff, and I was like, nah, I'm not worried at all.
Yeah. I've got so many people turn on to The Lighthouse, by the way, because everybody's like, so many people will be like, yo, I can't believe that Edward Cullen's playing. I was like, yo, first of all, go watch The Lighthouse and then come back and talk to me. And then I get text messages back, dude, The Lighthouse ruled. It's like, shut your mouth, okay?
Yeah.
You were talking about Edward Cullen 3 hours ago. Now you're gonna tell me about how great he was? Fuck off. I was like, but it's much appreciated that you value my opinion enough to watch a movie.
I just want to say that trailer also made me completely forget about Twilight even existed.
I think he's doing his best to make everybody forget that Twilight existed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best to make everyone, including himself, forget
Yeah.
that Twilight existed.
I even had that thought. I was like, oh yeah, that was the thing. And I was like, but also when we think of Robert Pattinson nowadays, like if you've been paying attention to him, all you think about is all his other stuff that he did after that. So it's
I
like
still
like I
see
said-
the dude from Water for Elephants.
Look, I'll take that over Twilight, man.
yeah.
Although I saw a really funny meme, and I tagged a friend of the show, international bestselling author Elegant Kiss. I tagged her in it because it was like a Twilight meme. It's that scene where Bella's like, I know what you are. It's like, say it, but she says, your vengeance, and he's like, goddamn right. And I was like, that's yes, let's do that. That's the world I want
yeah,
to. So,
agreed.
oh man. So yeah, dude. I said it. I put it up on Twitter that day. I was like, DC FanDome exceeded all my expectations. I was not disappointed with anything we got, and I think they set the gold standard moving forward for like these virtual events. Like if this is what they can be, sign me up, man. I don't even care if we don't go to real convention, or if we can do this, I'm there for it because it generated something like 22 or 24 million views around the world. Yeah, around the world, and like that's insane, man. Like Comic-Con at home didn't do this kind of thing. So, I mean, it speaks for itself, man. And I said this to Swag, and again, I don't mean to like compare the two because we can be fans of both, but I wouldn't be surprised if Marvel tries to slap together their own FanDome
Oh yeah.
here in the next couple of weeks. I wouldn't be surprised. And if they do, great. I'll show up for that too. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, FanDome exceeded all my expectations, and what a day, and what a time to be alive. Like straight
There's a lot
up.
of domes. There's a lot of domes going around right now. I don't know if you guys are aware of what's going on in like the wrestling world, but there's a thing called a Thunderdome, which is WWE's version of like having virtual fans like in the arena like watching. So to see like FanDome and Thunderdome, I'm just like, oh great, Marvel's gonna definitely come out with something that's gonna be like Disney
Marvel's-
Dome.
The Avengers Dome or something like that.
I said it'd be Marvel's like Under the Shield or something like
Mm.
that.
Ugh, I like it.
That's what I think it would. But yeah, man, like we'll see. But like I said, I there's no way they don't do it at this point. Like they're gonna want to show off their footage, their off.
Kevin Feige's out there right now. He's like, you give me a trailer for the Eternals now. You, I need another trailer for Doctor Strange. You give me the next Infinity Project. I don't care if it's not ready.
I don't care if
Give
you
me-
haven't shot anything. You saw that Black Adam trailer. We can do that too.
We need a guy like Boss Logic. We have him in the studio, okay?
Yeah, it's like, can we get him? I'm
Give
sure
me
we
Moana.
can.
Give me Moana and Captain Marvel's outfit. We need that right now.
You know, Boss is like he's probably getting paid a lot right now, dude. Like,
Oh yeah.
good for you, man. Oh man, but yeah. So, look, man,
Where's
it was
James
such a
Gunn?
we got where It's like, all right, never mind. I know where he is. Okay, but let's do it, man. Bring it on. Bring on all the domes. And like I said, we got another FanDome coming up next month. So, and look, I don't know if I can. Screw it. I'm gonna say it. So, Boss Logic was teasing something leading up to FanDome, and someone like, some smartass was like, "Hey, so that thing you were teasing didn't get announced," and he was like, "Last I checked, FanDome got split up into 2 days." That was his response. He has since deleted that tweet
Oh jeez.
because I don't think he was supposed to say anything, but he wanted to shut down this hater. But yeah, it's like, oh, should I say what it was? I shouldn't say what. I want it to be a surprise.
Don't make me edit 2 parts or upload 2 videos where I have to cut this out.
No. I'm not gonna say what it was because I wanted it to be a surprise, but needless to say, I know what it is. But yep. And it's very exciting. So, and like I said, Injustice 3.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Okay. So yes, DC FanDome, the Hall of Heroes. That was this last weekend. That was the first part of DC FanDome that we're going to get this year. The next month is going to be DC FanDome Explore the Multiverse. That should give you a hint as to what's happening. So yes, we will also do an episode for that after that happens. So yeah, stay tuned here for all of that. So Cliff, was there anything else that happened at FanDome that you want to bring up before we start wrapping this up?
No, actually, I think we covered everything pretty much in depth.
We got it all. Swag, what about you? Was there anything that happened that we missed that you wanted?
No, man, we covered it all.
Yeah.
In good time too. Like, holy crap.
I was trying to get everything on this itinerary before we record. So I think we got it all. Yeah. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us in our coverage of DC FanDome, the Hall of Heroes today. And we're going to get out of here because, I got stuff I got to do tonight before it's bedtime. So let's wrap this up. Cliff, let everybody out there know where they can find you online.
Yeah, so you guys can find me on all your favorite social media platforms, whether it's Instagram or Twitter at @the_RedDog85. You guys can find me on TikTok at @TheRedDog. Yep, REDDAWG, like it says right here on my hat. Like you've been reading for like the last 2 hours. Mm-hmm. Also, you guys can actually go to whatamaneuver.net and pick yourself up the official Red Dog merchandise. Because you know what? Yeah. September 4th, man, we have the official launch date with my new t-shirt. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be fly. So go check it out. You can obviously see me wearing it all over the place. And then, just follow me on Facebook if you guys find me.
Nice. Very nice. You know what to do, people. Go out there and support the Red Dog. All right, Swag. Go ahead and pimp your YouTube channel, man, because I know that's your main thing.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Come over to youtube.com. Mr. Swagtastic. It's if you're watching the podcast on YouTube, you can just click on the Nerds channel. You can go to the channel section and find me and Cliff's channel. If you didn't know, he's got a channel. You can go there and find us both there. And you can always find me editing this stuff. I'm always here in a virtual space. So yeah, come hang out. I know the channel's a little vacant right now, but don't worry, I've got some stuff lined up for the week. So yeah, come hang out.
Yeah, like I reported earlier, the previous episode took a while to get up because Swag was a little overwhelmed with certain things, and it affected his channel as well. But hey, everything's getting caught up right now. So
I posted, like the swag note I put on the last episode. The swag machine was out of order. Had to be repaired.
But hey, everything's working right now. So
yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, go show him some support. Mr. Swagtastic on YouTube. Like you said, you can find it here on the Nerds channel.
Yep.
If you look for it, you'll find it. And again,
get your content while it's cold, baby.
Yes. You can go check out Cliff's YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, I also forgot, man. We had to plug also. You guys can also catch me on the 3 Count Podcast on Anchor or on YouTube, as well as find me here on Nerds of Roundtable.
Come on, Cliff. We plugged your merchandise last week.
We did. We plugged it last week. I didn't even talk about it this week. There's so much cool stuff that happened this week. I totally forgot to, plug the YouTube channel.
It happens. It happens. It happens to the best. But yes, check him out on his other podcast, 3 Count. They're doing some really cool stuff over there. Like you guys are even doing Facebook Lives, which is really cool. So definitely check them out. I am, of course, Antonio Padilla. You can find me on social media. It's either @TronPilgrim or @TronPilgrim87. You'll know which one is me. You'll know which one is me just by looking. And then you can also find me here, Nerds of the Roundtable, on anchor.fm/nerds, as well as YouTube. Check out the YouTube channel so you can watch the podcast. You can see all of us, except for Swag, because he likes to keep a level of anonymity, which is fine. Totally cool. You get the disembodied voice of Mr. Swag. He believes.
I'm anywhere in the system. Ooh.
Jerry. But yeah.
Browser history right now.
I just want to see like spooky hands like come out like a scream.
Oh man, some Freddy Krueger stuff. But yeah, and you can also like Nerds of the Roundtable on Facebook, facebook.com/Real Nerds of the Roundtable. You follow us on Twitter @RealNerds_. And yeah, I believe that's all of it. So you know what to do, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this episode, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below if you agree with us or you don't agree with us, but at least be civil about it. That's all we ask. You douche.
Seriously.
But yeah, so do all the things, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to do it for us this week. That was our coverage of FanDome, but we'll bring you FanDome Day 2. And yeah, hopefully we will continue to deliver new episodes weekly instead of bi-weekly. Let's put that after behind us. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us today. Join us next time, same nerd channel. Good night, folks.